Welcome back to the Forex Lounge, Fundamental Extras. Today is Thursday, July 15th, 2010. Welcome back, one and all. Great you could join us today. We read on Bloomberg.com, wholesale prices in the U.S. fell in June, more than forecast, pulled down by lower energy and food costs, a sign the recovery isn't spawning inflation. The 0.5% decline in prices paid to factories, farmers, and other producers compared with the 0.1% median drop projected in a Bloomberg survey of economists, and followed a 0.3% decline in May. Figures from the Labor Department showed today in Washington. Excluding food and fuel, so-called core price climbed 0.1%, matching the median estimate. So we see the PPI, Producer Price Index, dropped by 0.5%, following last month's drop of 0.3%. The blue line represents the PPI number, again a drop of 0.5%. The violet line represents the 12-month moving average, and we can see we're well below the 12-month moving average and very close to that February of this year drop of 0.6%. And that measures, again, the basket of goods or services on the producer level. So as the economy continues to slow down and suffer, we pay less for goods and services, and then at the producer level, the PPI slows down. Now, compare the PPI, the blue line, to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's the violet line. Generally speaking, during prosperous economic conditions, when the Dow moves up, the PPI also moves up, because the more we make, the more we keep, and the more we can spend, and that drives up the prices. However, when the Dow and the economy turns to the downside, the PPI turns to the downside, and the Dow usually or typically will follow. So it has a positive correlation. And we can also compare the PPI, that's the blue line, to the dollar Swissy currency pair. Of course, there's two currencies within a pair. However, nevertheless, when the PPI rises, it gives the Federal Reserve move to raise interest rates. When the PPI drops, the Federal Reserve is inclined to cut interest rates. So PPI dropping takes away a bigger part of why we think the Federal Reserve will not raise rates anytime soon. If we start to see PPI really rise to the upside, that could change the direction of the dollar Swissy and certainly go to the upside, but that situation is not occurring yet. If you have any questions, email us anytime, info@forexlounge.com. We thank you very much for joining us. We wish you a great day, all profitable trades, and we look forward to seeing you back soon. Back inside the Forex Lounge.